Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he paid for it. That's right. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came to sign the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to Bobo on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. Yo. What up? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Talk to me. We having technical difficulties today. We're going to get it together. Man. Just got finished. I know we all just got finished watching the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight card. Tell me your thoughts. What's good, namesake? What up, champion? How you doing? What y'all think of the fight? Or the fights? Or the fight card? What up, champion? How you doing? How y'all feel? What up, Coop? What you think, bro? Great card? That's what's up. Great card. Trying to get my stuff set up. But yeah, I thought it was everybody did what they supposed to do. Shakur impressed me with how he fought. Definitely. Clean cut. Didn't lose a round. Dominant performance. Nothing can be said bad about, that joint tonight. You know what I mean? Talk to me before I get going. Nothing can be said bad. Anybody got anything bad to say about that tonight? You just a hater. I'm saying, just a hater. You know what I mean? It was a good, clean cut performance. He was on his front foot for most of the fight. He was on his front foot for most of the fight. Clean cut, salient, down the line. Big Baby Miller got his top took off, literally. I think I done seen some stuff on my day, but I ain't never seen a man lose his wig in a fight. But we're going to get to that in a little bit later. Yeah, all in all, what y'all think of the fight and the fight card? What y'all think of the fight and the fight card, though? Shakur look good, man. I can't not deny. Look good, front foot heavy. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, I ain't never seen that. A man out there with no top to his head. Like, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Where they do that at? But that was that. Trying to get this TikTok thing up and running at the same time. Bear with me, y'all. Talk to me though. I thought pushed his wig back, literally. Yeah, literally. Literally. My man got his top took off, literally. You know what I mean? But we're gonna start from the top. Shakur went out there and I didn't see T.O. went around. I didn't see T.O. went around. They kind of, they said it was 119, 109. We're not gonna complain over that, but I didn't see T.O. went around. I thought it was a clean cut shutout, 120, 108. I thought that. I mean, we didn't know what T.O. we was going to get, but I didn't, and plus I didn't think the best T.O. we could have got was the one that they thought, the kind of style he used against Lomachenko, which I didn't think was going to work tonight because of Shakur's length and athleticism. I didn't think he could just chill and get away with it. I'm not going to say he looked like a journeyman. I'm just going to say that Shakur looked that good. I'm going to say I think Shakur just looked that good, and it was just, just a dominant performance by the better fighter. You know what I mean? It's just a dominant performance by the better fighter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was a dominant performance by the better fighter. The better fighter. I don't think it was really nothing about. I don't think it's really nothing that T.O. could have did. Or Keyshawn looked good. I mean, I know we're gonna hear a lot from him, especially shout out to Coach Ron, my man, Coach Ron. I seen you in the ring tonight in both fights. You was in Keyshawn corner, and I just seen you in the ring with Shakur. Shout out to my man, Coach Ron. Tag team, for those that don't know, on IG, that's Tag Team Boxer. My man, Coach Ron. Shout out to you, man. I was happy for you tonight too. Nah, Keyshawn looked good. Keyshawn definitely looked good. Keyshawn, the stoppage was a shock. I mean, they look, when you got fighters on this level, we know what they're capable of, but the stoppage was like, oh, the stoppage by Keyshawn was impressive, especially to the body. You could see him coming on as the fight went on. But yeah, Keyshawn looked good tonight. Shakur looked good tonight. Shushu looked good tonight. All the main fighters won. Big Baby Miller won, but it wasn't that. Big Baby Miller won, but it wasn't that type of fight, that type of performance that he needs to. He got some things he got to work on. Big Baby Miller, especially his wig, he got to keep his wig on. Big brother, little brother sparring match with T.O. and Shakur. Yeah. Now, the thing I noticed, I'm gonna point this out quietly. Not quietly, but I'm just gonna point this out. Everybody that has went to 130 from that came up to 140, right? They fight one fight, now they looking to go to the next weight class. Like Keyshawn said he want Devin Haney. Shakur said he want Conor Benn. If he don't get Conor Benn, we got to take care of business on February 21st, against Andy. I don't want to say his name wrong, Andy Hashura, or what. I don't want to say his name wrong, but after that fight, I would like to see Shakur line it up with us. By us I mean Gary Antoine Russell. I like to see that, but we're not gonna. You gonna let him have his night? Yeah, Hiroka. I don't want to say his name wrong. Andy Hiroka. I don't want to say his name wrong, but I want to see. I want that fight. I mean, give us a shot. Conor Benn. I get it. I don't know. Conor Benn, though. I mean, I think it's a money fight. Or even that guy, or if not our boy. Yeah, Hiroka is decent. He got a nice little resume and all that, but we ready for him, and we gonna do what we gotta do to get him up out of there. Yeah, but we good with dealing with fighters with range. We good with dealing with fighters with range. You know what I mean? But yeah, what y'all think of the whole fight card tonight, though? What y'all think of the whole fight card from top to bottom? Each fight, each performance. You know, of course, I need with Shakur at the top. He was Shakur. Definitely got a impressive win tonight. 12-0. I had a 12-0. Completely dominated. T.O. cut him. Dominant performance. Dominant performance. Dominant performance. Shout out to them, especially my man, Coach Ron. Shout out to Coach Ron. You know, Coach Ron is big, you know, has definitely been a major part of our show and following and all that. He's been on the show many times, and it's good to see him finally get his flowers with the fighters that he's training. The card was cool, but the co-main and main event was born at times. You can't have everything. You can't have everything. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't have everything. But, you know, all in all, you know, it was like I guess what it was I thought T.O. would be able to get on the inside a little bit better to make it more interesting. Once he was reduced to just shoot fight, have some fireworks, it did. He got caught one good time. Shoot got caught one good time. But I thought once T.O. showed that he couldn't really get in, T.O. showed he really couldn't get in. He couldn't really do nothing besides that leap and lunge, and all he could land was just that one body shot. I knew the fight was over. Then I said, well, this gonna be just a 12 rounds of this, because for real, Shakur don't even have to change his stance. He don't even have to get out of whatever gear he's in. He can stay right in this mode for the whole 12 rounds if T.O. can't reach him. So, tomato, man. Dominant performance, 12-0. He gets his flowers. He gets to show out for the people. Keyshawn, you know what? What do y'all think about Keyshawn fighting Devin? What do you think about Keyshawn fighting Devin? He called out Devin. And I mean, hey man, hold on. I gotta turn on the electricity. Gotta turn on the electricity. About to be out of power. All right, we back. Sorry about that. We back just that fast. I like to see a couple of these guys hang around at 140, but if they got other stuff going on, I don't think Keyshawn did enough to get Devin right now. I mean, it's a lot going on in all the weight classes. Like at 140, we got the new guy. That just beat. Matias, Dalton Smith. You know, one of them could fight him. If they're not going, you know, if they're not going to rumble with us. And then let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Now, if nothing else, we take care of Andy Hiroka and Richardson Hitchison take care of Dorote and Dorot. I don't want to say his name wrong, but we get that fight. You know what I mean? But right now, Shakur, I like to see him hang around 140. Hang around with 140, fight Gary Antoine Russell or fight Dalton Smith, something like that. No need to go to the Conor Ben. That's more of a money grab type fight to me. You know what I mean? Shoo. Who y'all want to see Shoo fight? Hitchison isn't going to fight. He not. But we wish for thinking. Well, hopefully we can get him to do something now. You way off point with your explain what you mean by that. I'm way off point by with Shakur. I'm saying what? What's way off point about Shakur? Talk to me. What's way off point? I'm looking at the comments we on 3 different platforms right now. I'm taking comments from YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. So on Facebook, James Kennedy said I'm way off point with Shakur. Explain it to me. Tell me what I'm way off about, though. You know? We could talk about it. I want to know what's way off. I mean, what's way off about Shakur? It was a shutout. Pitched the shutout. He won the fight easily. Pretty much 12-0, 11-1. I think he need to hang around 140 a little longer. I like to see him fight some other guys at 140 before going to 147 and do the Conor Ben route. But tell me what I'm way off about. You know, we ain't mad. We like to have a dialogue. Talk to me. Who do you want to see Shakur fight next then? I'll let y'all decide. Who do you want to see Shakur fight next? Who do you want to see Keyshawn fight next? Who do you want to see Shushu fight next? You know. Like I said, I mean, Jermaine Ortiz is a formidable foe. He gave Lomachenko a great fight. He gave T.O. a great fight. Many thought he won. So not only to beating him was a statement, but also to stop him was a statement. You know what I mean? I know that was on Keyshawn's bingo card. I know that was on certain people's bingo card, but not everybody had that on their bingo card, that he would get the stoppage. So shout out for him pulling that off. You know, that's a feat. You know. Impressive that Shakur to pitch a shutout against T.O. But somebody, please get Big Baby Miller some super glue, something. That was a tragedy. That was disgusting. I don't ever want to see that again in a boxing ring with nobody. But man, that was bad. For the man to come in the ring and your wig is flapping, and the next thing you know, your whole scalp going on. Now you're going through the rest of the fight with the Jeffersons. The Jefferson, what's my man named? George Jefferson joint. But it was worse than that. I mean, he made George Jefferson joint look vicious. I ain't never seen nothing like that. My man wig got took off literally. You know what I mean? Literally. Boxing, the DC, what up? Talk to me, boxing people, boxing fans. Let me hear from you. Who do you want to see Shakur fight next? What would you like to see? Was you entertained tonight? What do you think of the whole fight card? You know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff went on leading up to the fight. We had altercations, the Tiger Johnson, Devin Haney altercation, which I'm just going to say this. It's not about who fault it is, who started it. That's something that need to be cleaned up. You know what I mean? The sport is in a good space. People seem to be happy with the product they're getting. People seem to like what Turkey is doing. People seem to like, we're getting joint cards. Fighters that was on different platforms and different promotional companies are coming together for fight cards on different platforms and what have you. You know what I mean? So seem like we trending in the right direction, but we got to clean that up. We don't need no mishaps, and we don't need no people getting hurt and so that. Shout out to Tiger Johnson. You know what I mean? Hope he's okay. You know what I mean? That he didn't take no, unnecessary damage or injuries from the situation. And Team Haney, y'all got to clean that up. Real talk. There's no need for that. There's no need for that to be in the sport. There's no need for that to be what's being put out there. It's not enough views. It's not enough clicking. I'm not saying y'all did it for that, but it's not. It's not. There's no positives to that shit, to that situation. You know what I mean? So let's get it together, fellas. OGs, when y'all in these events, man, y'all gotta be able to. You gotta calm the youngins down and say, "Hey, man, this ain't what we here for." You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But shout out to Tiger Johnson, and hopefully y'all can get this together. But talk to me, boxing fans. Talk to me, boxing fans. TikTok. Before I'm even allowed to let guests come up, I gotta do 3 30-minute lives to unlock that. And so hopefully we can get that unlocked soon, so we can start doing lives, being more interactive on TikTok. This is my first live on StreamYard in 2026. But we got a lot of stuff going on. Don't get it wrong. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff that we got coming your way. We got a ton of content. Me and my partner Brandon Stenard, you know, he was covering the Lakers game last night. So check his page out on TikTok and YouTube with the stuff he got going on. Like he was with LeBron, Luca last night, and the night before he was with John Wall, the John Wall celebration. So be on the lookout. We got content coming on. You know what I mean? We got content coming your way. We got content coming your way. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You know what I mean? So, but for those that just tapped in, if you did watch the fight tonight, if you did watch the Shakur Stevenson card tonight, or Shakur Stevens versus Teofimo tonight, tell me what you think of the fight. Are you boxing fans? We cover more than just boxing. We cover boxing. We cover WNBA. We cover the NBA. I definitely got a WNBA video coming your way, TikTok, because I see a lot of people got a lot to say on there. So I gotta really, I got some things I want to voice, some things I want y'all to hear and understand. But also, I cover boxing, heavy into boxing. Definitely my guys in fight camp right now, Gary Antoine Russell, and he will be back in the ring on February 21st on the Ryan Garcia Mario Barrios card. You know what I mean? So, that's in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. So, definitely if you get a chance to come to the arena, be there. But if not, definitely watch it and check it out as we take on Andy Hiroka. Also, you got Barrios versus. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know Ryan is the big favorite, and people think that Ryan should win this fight. Man, I personally think that Mario Barrios is gonna pull this fight off. Yeah, I'm favoring Mario Barrios until I see something different. But right now, I like what I see from Barrios. I like what I see from Barrios. And then the other two fights, we definitely gonna take care of Andy Hiroka, and I think that until a fighter can take away Shakur Jai, I don't see anybody beating him. Too disciplined, master control the distance. What up, man? Been a minute though. How you doing? But I agree. Well, I'm gonna say this. They gotta have more in their arsenal than T.O., and they gotta come with more than T.O. gave them. I really didn't think. I thought T.O. was gonna have a better game plan. I knew sitting there chilling like he did picking his shots like he did Lomachenko wasn't gonna work. But I didn't think he would reduce himself to just one body shot and swinging wild. I thought he would come with a better plan than that. You know what I mean? He had the speed, he had the feet. He just didn't have this punch selection, or he didn't close the distance properly. Which is a way to do it. It's a way to do it. You got to muddy the fight. There's fighters that can do it, but I'm not going to discuss that right now. But yeah, it can be done. It can be done. But you definitely got to come with a better plan than what T.O. had today. You got to have a better plan than what T.O. had today. You know what I mean? What T.O. had today was not not gonna get it done. You feel me? You feel me? But like I said, great fight by him. Great fight, great performance by Shakur. Nothing bad to be said about that. You know, great fight by Shakur. Great fight. Great performance. Like I said, I had it 12-0. You know, I had it 12 rounds to 9. I had a perfect shutout. You know, he won the fight, but I just want him to stick around 140 a little longer. I want him to stick around 140. Give 140 one or two more fights. You know, preferably, you know, once we take care of business on February 21st, and the Hiroka, let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. You know, but I don't know about the Conor Ben thing. I don't know about the Conor Ben thing. I don't know about Keyshawn going up and fighting Devin right now either. But I mean, if they put it together, I mean, we'll definitely tune in. I think it'll be a very interesting fight. I definitely think it'll be more competitive than the Brian Norman fight. That's for sure. I definitely think it would be a lot more competitive than that. That part. How y'all doing tonight? Talk to me. But like I said, tip for those of y'all that's watching on TikTok, this is the first live ever on TikTok. I got to do 3 minutes before I'm allowed to invite guests. And once we're allowed to invite guests, we're going to be popping in there. We're going to be doing interviews of people from different things. Not it will be you know, definitely sports, but also we're going to do we're going to have interviews from people, you know, musically as well, because we got some things coming up music wise. Got a new video coming your way soon. We got some really big special guests in this video that's coming up. So yeah, we got some stuff coming your way. Oh, you definitely can catch us by way of announcements. My brother Joey Bless, myself, many other DMV artists, we will be live at the DC Hip Hop History event on February 13th. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. We got myself and my partner, my partner on the sports scene, Brandon Stannard. We extras. We don't got no lines, but we are extras in an up and coming movie as well. So we got some things in the kitchen cooking. And you always gonna catch us, you know, live in the fights, live in the camps. We will be you know, covering the Wizards games, the Mystics games, if they have a season. You know, that's just things by way of announcement. So you're gonna get a lot of content. If you haven't, you know, please check out the page. You see some of the highlights of some of the, you know, in-depth things that we do over here at Let's Talk Sports. You know, you'll see us you'll see us in the press conferences, you'll see us in the gyms, you'll see us at the game, in the arena, you'll see all of that in there. So please stay tuned with us, like, subscribe, share. You know what I mean? Talk to me. Boxing the DC, what up? We're going to recap this one more time. It was a dominant performance by Shakur Stevenson, 12 rounds to 9, by far a masterclass that he put on T.O. tonight, blooded him up, dominated him from start to finish. And like he said, he made it look easy. So, you know, and I'm glad T.O. took the high road, no excuses, and, you know, took his loss like a man. And then Keyshawn Davis, like I said, to stop Jermaine Ortiz is a statement. It's a statement because, like I said, Jermaine Ortiz is definitely a good talent, tough fighter. Gave Lomachenko everything he can handle, gave T.O. everything he can handle. And for him to come up in his first fight to 140 to get a stoppage, it's pretty impressive. Like to see him hang around 140. for a couple more fights before he go to 147 to fight Devin. But if that fight's on the table for him, make it happen. Make it happen. Then you got Shushu, dominant performance, got buzzed a little bit, went through a little bit of adversity, bounced back, got it done. Like to see Shushu, like to see Shushu get a unification fight or a title defense in a home game and see how that play out. And then somebody get some super glue, super grip, something for Gerald Big Baby Miller to keep his wig on his head. You know what I mean? And we don't need to see no sights like that. People fighting with their roof off their head. And then on February 21st, let's get it, y'all. February 21st, let's get it. Mario Barrios versus Brian Garcia, and also, my guy, Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiroka. That's what we got in the pipeline right now. Keep it moving. But talk to me in the comment section. What did y'all think as we get ready to close it out? I'm not going to be before you too much longer. Just tell me what y'all thought of the fight nights and what would you like to see? Leave a comment, let you know what different things you would like to see from, that we can do. I mean, like I said, this year you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot more content from inside the fight camps. You're gonna see a lot more music content this year as well. We got some stuff coming in the pipeline musically. You know what I mean? Next month's gonna be a major month. You know what I mean? With videos and performances and things like that. You're gonna get a lot. So TikTok, we got a lot to give you. Got a lot to bring you from Let's Talk Sports. You know what I mean? We got a lot to give. We got a lot to bring you. Just look out for myself and also check out my brother Brandon Stenard's page. Because like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming. Matter of fact, let me see if my guys still in the arena. We still got some people still in the arena. We got some people still in the arena. What? Until a fighter can take Shakur's jab away. I don't think anybody can take his jab away. I think you're going to have to find a way to get around his jab, and you got to find a way to get inside. Not this. Twitch always coming with these anonymous comments. Yeah, man, this is AK the Apostle. If you have not done so, please like and subscribe to the Let's Talk Sports Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, IG. Everything is either Let's Talk Sports or AK the Apostle. Like I said, we look forward to bringing you a lot of content. A lot of content. We're gonna touch many different genres. So yeah, appreciate you, TikTok. Appreciate y'all for those that did tap in. Appreciate y'all checking me out for the first time. And also, like I said, after I do my 330-minute lives, we're gonna bring in some guests, some interviews. We're gonna give you some innovative things, man. And I hope y'all appreciate the content. But if you're not, please go check out the page. Please go check out the page. For those that's watching over there, please go through the page and check out some of the content we got on there already. You know what I mean? Check out some of the content and things that we got going on. Like I said, we're coming to bring it to you live, but TikTok, you definitely gonna get a hefty WNBA video from me. Because I see y'all big over here. Oh yeah, threads. Check us out on threads too. Check us out on threads as well. You know what I mean? We're gonna try some different things going on in 2026, I mean. But if that's all, man, I thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. It was a pleasure being before y'all, but we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. And like I said, we got some stuff coming your way very, very soon, man. Peace and God bless.